So I'm just checking in tonight. Nothing really eventful. Just grateful that I got my food today. I got a big I got a big cooler, styrofoam cooler that I saved it um full of food today from the pantry. They gave me a lot of nice goodies in there. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that I found that out, that I can go to that place. A few places that you can go and get food if you're hungry. I worked on my resume while I was in social services, still trying to trying to apply for some housing now, see whenever that's going to work out. Uh, yeah, as far as my job, just got my resume situated. I can apply for more areas now. Um, it's really like I get really interested in how that's actually going to work. But I guess I got to try anyway. I was talking about like how I just love the beach clean and how I love to do beach cleaning, but people say, "Oh, you need to get a real job, something on the books." You can't. It's like weird though, because in reality, it's like I've always been a physical worker. Like I like simple tasks. I don't mind doing. Like yeah, I'm not really I don't know. I'm not yeah, like simple things like I could do as like basic, yeah, just basic work. Um I actually kind of like that stuff as long as it's not like over exhausting, like with the weed whacker, like going 15, 25 miles with that. That was crazy back a few years ago. I'm surprised that I was able to get through that. Um yeah, the I'm so like, but now I guess I probably just take it easy now. If I do get work, I'm not gonna go that nuts. I knew that what I was doing out there, it was like I had something to prove. I probably wouldn't work like that, and I know most people don't work like that. Like maybe your typical person might last a week on that job, which I did it for. You know, I held it up for a long time. Like most people just. There was a couple guys though that hung in there like for a long time. There was a couple guys putting in a lot. Like I'm not gonna say like I didn't see anyone put in real work out there. No, there were some guys that I work with where I was like, wow, this is. I had a feeling like this isn't. I said this is something else. People generally don't do it. Like whatever's going on here is not standard. Like, but I just said whatever. I'll do it anyway. Like who the heck in a normal world is like, all right, go 15, 25 miles a day of weed whacking. Like nobody does that. That's why I knew that job was kind of like I was like whatever at the time. I'm like I'll do it. I mean, you definitely had to be really strong and have something to prove to want to hang in there. But I was like, I'm sure there's 1,000 other jobs that would be much more easier. So I guess I got to go back into that mindset to be like, yeah, if I have that kind of mindset and I'm still pretty, and even on the beach, 10, 15 miles, I'm willing to drag a bag of trash. Like I could learn how to do like some kind of simple, basic work that I know I can make a living off of in, just physical, like in the physical world. Like there's something that I could do with my hands and a little trade that I can learn that will should pay the bills, and that's pretty much if that's what I got to prove. Like that's what I'll do. So with that being said, I'm going to call it a night. Hopefully I get a good sleep. Probably just watch some surfing, some storm chasing, and some surfing, storm chasing, and whatever else. Some stuff on earthquakes, probably. I mean, all that geological stuff. I try not to watch too much of the political stuff, but I can't avoid it a lot of times. I mean, especially in my situation, Like it's like, all right, I'm just barely trying to make it. I'm not going to get too politically involved when I'm basically, you know, um in poverty level. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got to worry about getting out of this situation and get back into like a normal life and routine, really. So, all right, with that being said, have a good night. And yeah, I just got to look for look for a better future for me, you know. All right.